feed the baby. You have to do that.
You gotta love me.
Good?
Once a grandma, always a grandma.
So welcome back, guys. We're back again. We're going to be watching more Star Wars Rebels, and Mom is feeding Grogu. What is that, an alien frog, Mom?
Yes, that is, it sure is.
We have his little
Loves it.
suit,
Thank
too.
goodness
That's
it's
right.
fake.
Is he happy?
He looks like he is. Ooh.
He's so content.
Oh, yes.
It's so cute. I love the little baby sounds that he makes.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, it brings back a lot of memories.
Aww. She's had a lot of kids. I have a lot of siblings.
Grandkids, yeah.
Grandkids, yeah. And you're an amazing mom and grandma.
You are.
You are. We are very
Yes.
lucky.
Yes.
And it's so amazing that we
I'm
can sit
lucky
and
to
watch.
have you girls too, and all the family.
Aw, thanks, Mom.
Aw.
And honestly, like, we are so lucky, and it is so cool that we could do this on our channel and just sit, watch things for the first time for the most part, and just have fun together.
That's right.
And with
That's
all of
quite
you.
good, yes.
So
Be
thanks for
goofy,
joining us.
Feeding
Thank
Grogu.
you.
It's
Yes.
Nothing
I
could be
love the
better.
Mandalorian.
He's satisfied now.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
He's all
good.
happy.
Yes.
Do you have to burp him or anything?
No,
The
I didn't
burp
burp
him.
him. Yeah, he's gonna, he'll probably come up.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Aw.
Woo. So last episode was great. It was so emotional with Ezra finding out about his parents.
Oh,
So
that's
Yes.
so sad, yeah.
I still want to be like, well, maybe they're still alive, but
Right,
with
maybe he's mistaken.
the old
Yeah.
governor or whatever, like, you know, it was cool that he actually did meet up with him and he told him, hopefully, the truth. It sounds like he's very genuine.
Yes. And he
uh,
spoke very highly of his parents. You know,
Yeah.
they were always the last
Yeah.
to leave. They made sure everyone else was safe. They
Yeah.
did what they always do.
And they were
That's
motivated
good.
by Ezra's speech. So talk about almost like a full circle kind of deal where here, like, you know, he lost hope and then meeting up with a ghost and being under Kanan's wing and learning from them, and he got hope back, and you know, he had direction and wanted to motivate others like he's been motivated, and now his own parents were motivated. It's like a cycle, you know, and I think
Nice.
that's wonderful to hear that. I think that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And I meant to say last time that I recognized that governor, I think it was the governor, right, of Lothal, the old
That's right,
governor,
yeah.
that that was Clancy Brown, I believe, because his voice is so unique. And I think he's played other characters as well in other cartoons that we've seen. I know him from Shawshank Redemption,
Yes,
from
that's right,
Lost.
Yes, right.
You know, he's played a whole lot of roles. And yeah, so it's pretty cool to hear his voice in this.
Yeah, that's good.
And I just love Kanan, Ezra, that whole group
Oh, they've
together.
been so
They're just
close
such a
together.
family
Absolutely.
unit, and I love
Definitely.
seeing that. Like, we need to see that human side, that compassionate side.
Right.
Even
Definitely.
without Ezra knowing, they were searching for his parents for
That's
him.
right.
For a
That's
long
what's so
time.
good. Yeah.
And I understand, like, of course, Ezra handled it well, too. He's like, well, why
Yes.
didn't you tell me? Like, he said thank you. He really was appreciative. Like,
Yes.
I'd want to know, too. But they were trying to not make him like that, because once he knew something about his parents, like, he was desperate and crazy,
it.
and
Right,
yeah.
I get it. Like, I can't even imagine, like Kanan said, but he was different too because he didn't even know his parents. So,
Right.
but they wanted to handle it to hopefully find them and then tell Ezra, because otherwise he would have been going crazy and like desperate, like, oh, we
Right.
got to check
Yes.
all these different places right now. And
Yes, and even in the heat of the moment of the fighting with the troopers, and then the Inquisitors came, like, he was on it. He just wanted to get them. And, you know, thank God Kanan was there and just, you know,
That's
closed
right,
the
yeah.
door
Yeah.
so he
That's right.
couldn't.
he was
He's
too
like-
lost.
yeah.
He was
Yeah.
really enraged there, and it wasn't good because he was totally. I mean, he's an excellent fighter now.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
incredible.
That's right,
Just even doing flips and stuff, and he's deflecting blasts with his lightsaber. It's just incredible. But yeah, like him going against two Inquisitors, and they're, you know, coaxing him to come over, and
definitely,
he's
yeah.
just really crazy.
Right, they have to
It wouldn't have
move
been
on
good.
to their
No wonder
mission,
that.
yeah.
No.
So shall we get into this episode?
Yes. let's
Yes.
We are on episode 12. We don't have the thumbnail up or the title, so I'm going to quickly go over and just blindly try to click on it or just glaze over. That's what I've been trying to do, and it's been working. And it has been helping not looking at titles, too, because I know they do contain spoilers sometimes, you know. 2:12.
There's that
How's
kitty.
he taking it?
Kitty.
Oh,
As you'd expect.
Happy kitty.
We both knew Ezra might not get the news he hoped he would about his parents.
Senator Organa heard about our losses on Gorel. He's sending us reinforcements. 3 cruisers.
3 cruisers?
Hey.
That is good news.
Sir, Lothal is now a restricted system by order of the Emperor. Identify yourselves immediately.
Greetings, Lieutenant. We come bearing relief supplies for the citizens of Lothal.
They're from Alderaan.
Another supposed to be coming.
Is that Leia?
This is Princess Leia Organa.
It is.
I look forward to it, Lieutenant. End transmission.
Oh my goodness.
Ezra, we're gonna miss our rendezvous. Let's go.
If you're going into Jalath City, be careful.
Who's gonna notice an extra stormtrooper and cadet?
But I'm not getting involved any further.
Even after what the Empire did to you? Come on, get back in the fight.
I won't go back to prison, Kanan. Please don't ask that of me.
Intimidating.
Those are our reinforcements.
You take what you can get, kid.
That's right.
Hey, excuse me, Miss, where's your commander?
Not much of a welcoming committee. I suggest you put your helmets back on and keep your mouths shut.
Excuse me?
Listen to her.
You heard her. Shut it.
Where's the rest of your team?
They'll be here.
Good. Then you can steal my ships.
What?
I don't get to give orders.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
Yeah.
And I happen to be very interesting.
Surely you don't want innocents to starve.
No, of course not.
What's that?
Oh, it's like
they're
a lock.
grabbing it. Oh.
Oh no, you get the
come
blockers.
on.
Yeah, I hate those walkers.
Walkers will guard your ships from the rebel insurgency.
Bring those supplies and escort me to the trauma area at once.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
Whoever came up with this plan severely underestimated the Empire's security.
She did.
Don't be. It's not your fault.
This was my plan.
Have to admit, that was a good plan.
Well, now we need a new one.
Yeah, what is it, Chopper?
But wait, there's more.
This time, you follow my lead. I'm taking the Princess Ambassador here on a scouting mission for possible refugee relocation.
We have orders to terminate one of them immediately.
No, not the governor.
Where you find one rebel, there are usually more.
Hera's here.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
No, you can't come on board. You have to go get the Phantom. Get moving.
Orders, orders.
Well, you better make it look good. All warn speed.
We got 2 incoming.
So shoot like a trooper.
No problem.
Oh, he's happy about that. If he wants to, he has to make it look
yeah,
good.
that's right. That's right.
Kanan, wake up. Kanan, how's your face?
How to make it look
Get a
good.
helmet on.
Yes.
Sir, my squad was ambushed by rebels.
Deploy search patrols, now.
Crap.
At least now you know.
Yeah. I guess I just need some time.
It's a challenge being his age with so much responsibility. Maybe he could use a friend.
I heard your transmission.
Yeah, my parents heard it too. But they're gone now.
I'm sorry.
But you're a princess. You don't have to risk your life doing this.
I feel like because I can fight, I have to, for those who cannot.
Let's figure out a way to get your ships.
That's good.
Yeah.
Even if we reach the ships, they're not going anywhere until we can disable those gravity locks.
Those defenses are formidable, because the Empire doesn't underestimate you. So don't tell me why we can't get them. Tell me how we will.
Well, Kanan and I still have our disguises, so we can get onto the platform.
In prison, I put those locks together,
Oh,
so
of
I know
course.
how to take them apart.
Ryder Azadi. Does that mean you're getting involved?
Just this once.
This is once.
This is the rebel ship we've been looking for. Set weapons for stun.
We need to cut open that access panel and bypass the primary power flux coupling. Hurry.
Go for it, Chopper.
I'll call in the air support.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah. Good that they had him that knows how to
Gosh.
work those things, the gravity locks.
Who's piloting that ship?
Sir, rebels!
Blast them!
Bad shots. Yeah.
Yes, all right.
Yeah.
Fly.
This
I might
riding
be-
cowboy.
Get the legs.
I'll handle the walker.
Handle the walker? How? Just trust us. Go.
I'm confused.
I don't think he's on our side.
I don't think so.
Cut that leg off.
Did you see that?
If you like that, watch this.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, he's
no.
pressing.
You have new order. Shoot to kill. Repeat.
Did I get it this time?
Okay, go right or left.
No, no.
Zigzag. Oh, crap.
That's for sure.
Nice.
So.
Wait, what are you doing?
Stop that rebel!
Oh, we gotta make this look good.
With my permission.
And you're fired.
My ships. You lost my ships.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, and I'll need your shuttle so I can return home.
Again.
She wants it.
Wow, she gets more and more. It's great.
Very well. Great plan.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I already know where I'm going. Back home.
I knew you'd come around.
I couldn't see it before, but going to prison with the Bridgers started something.
Welcome back to the fight, Governor.
That's right.
More and more.
That's right.
So not just once. Good.
Wow, yeah.
I love Leia. That was
Governor.
great.
Wasn't that fantastic?
That was a lot of
That's good.
fun.
That's good. Yeah. Oh my
Confidence,
gosh,
and
yeah.
Kanan's just like, no, listen to her.
That's
I know
right,
Kanan
my
had no
gosh.
doubt about it. He's like, yeah, just listen to what she has to
Yeah.
say. Ezra, like, he was so funny because he's always so cocky with stuff and you can't tell him any different.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that
Oh
was
my
good.
gosh,
I
that was
really
very
did enjoy
good,
that
yes.
one a lot. And it's fun seeing people from, like, the Clone Wars, and now we have it from classic Star Wars. We have
Oh,
Leia,
this
so
is
that's
right,
huge.
yeah.
This is
Oh, that's
great.
Sarah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
perfect. And
Oh my
um,
gosh.
yeah, like she really is a great leader, as we know, and
is,
she
yeah.
can really improvise on the spot and, you know, challenge after challenge to still act like she is with the Empire, not against them. Like, that was
Right, yeah.
hard to
Right.
figure all that
Yeah.
out.
And even
That's
though
right,
her
that.
plan didn't work initially, it kind of did at the end. It did at the
It
end.
did,
So,
Mhm.
you know, they just had to do a bunch of plan Bs and Cs and
Oh,
Ds.
that's
and
right.
Yeah.
That's so
And it had
funny,
a
yeah.
lot of funny parts too, with Kanan and Ezra dressing up as stormtroopers, and
Oh yeah, making
how-
it good.
yeah.
It was so good that I thought they were already on the ship, and Zeb was just getting other stormtroopers. I didn't even realize it was them. I'm like,
Yeah, it's like going on. And,
Yeah.
yeah, it was so
Oh,
funny,
wow.
and how like they were narrating, so we are constantly reminded that, you know, the Ghost crew that are being who they are, rebels and attacking, that they don't know where they are. So when we have this narrative of Sabine being like, oh, they're the stormtroopers on the left, you know, just to be like, oh yeah, so they don't know which ones are which, of
Yes.
course.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
But then the humor of it, where you have to make it look good, you have to make it look real, and Zeb really just
right,
loved
yeah.
that. I was like, oh boy, of course Zeb, like he really did
That's
very
right.
well.
Yeah, he
He was
did.
really
He
into
really
it.
gave him a good knock on the head.
He sure did.
So one thing that, again, I think the plan was well executed, but when Leia, when they were back to the main location where her ships were, and Kanan and Ezra jumped the other two stormtroopers and didn't kill them, they woke up later, and they were associated with the princess. I mean, I'm sure the story is going to be, oh, I didn't know that they were, you know, part of the rebel team, you know, so she
Right.
can play innocent, but I
Yes.
don't know if they would, like, accuse her, be like, oh, that's a little suspicious that they helped save you all the way up to the point of getting here just to jump you now. But I don't think that's going to come into question because, you know, the rebels probably went incognito just to get this close so they could steal the ships.
Yes, I think she's
So
going to
that's
be
probably
just
the
fine.
story. Yeah, so the whole plan was great. I mean, they had all these obstacles, and thank goodness Ryder knew how to maneuver
See?
the
Them
gravity
imprisoning
locks.
him and showing him, you know, ultimately he knew how to disable the lock. So, I
Thank
mean,
goodness.
you know, they ultimately showed him how to do that.
Yeah.
In prison.
And now that captain guy that was supposedly supposed to protect the princess.
Oh, yeah.
he's gonna be fired.
Yes. He's like, gulp,
I know,
we'll
he really did
compensate
try.
you. Gulp, I don't know where my ship is.
And even though the Empire's bad, like I did actually feel bad for that guy because I'm like, you're so.
Oh
sweet.
yeah, because he has to account for what he's done. You know.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and he was actually really
Watch
polite
out.
about it. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, I'm
You
sorry, I'm
better
sorry.
watch
Yeah,
out.
just take another shot. Oh, I'll get you a new one. I'll get you a new one. No worries," because he doesn't want to have a bad reputation. You know.
But he does have Leia, and you know it's amazing that they got out of there. The plan worked out perfectly, and now they have those ships. I mean, it's just great. I think it's hilarious that they won that battle.
I was excited to see Leia, and just seeing her mix with our Rebels group, like with Kanan and Ezra, like that was so cool.
Yes, and she felt so moved by Ezra's story.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I think there's going to be a nice bond there.
Yeah,
going forward. Hopefully, if they see each other again, I'm sure they will.
I hope so, because now that we are so invested with these characters too, and people from the Clone Wars, like I love Rex, Ahsoka being in this series, and amongst other ones. But you know, I'm hoping. I know, like, I'm enjoying this series, and I'm hoping for more now, but it would be cool to keep bringing in these characters and having them mix even more so leading up to the classic movies, you know?
Yeah, that's great. I hope so, too.
Yeah, me too.
That would be so neat. But, yeah, we'll take what we got, and this is really well done. I love it. I was very surprised to see Leia, and going to the thumbnails, because we did get some warnings about not looking at thumbnails, which we haven't been doing as of late. But this episode was called A Princess on Lothal, and you literally see Princess Leia there.
Yes.
So that would have been a huge spoiler. And we've seen that before. I mean, some are very straightforward titles. This one we do see Hondo. And we do see, as we know, the clones. We see Rex.
That's right.
Yeah, and Gregor. We see all of them.
The Old Republic. The Lost Commanders.
The Lost Commanders.
Yeah.
They're great titles, but yeah, it's better not to read it right off the bat. It's usually better to see them afterwards. And yeah, I really enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun.
Very good.
I loved it.
Maybe we'll see Luke. Maybe we'll just happen to stumble across Luke, and I don't know how that would work, but
yeah, that would be amazing.
Sure.
I would love it.
Yeah. There's so many Star Wars series coming out, and we can't wait to watch those. We're still debating because we're going by what you guys have to tell us, and many are saying to watch or finish Rebels first before we go into like the other series again. And I know the Mandalorian is postponed probably because of the pandemic and a few other ones. But yeah, so we'll see. I mean, we definitely want to see those series, and
we want to see it all.
We want to see it all.
Yes.
We just want to sit on this couch. We want to watch some shows.
That's right. Be with Mom, feeding Grogu.
That's right.
We love Grogu. Mom has
He's
Grogu over here. I don't know
satisfied.
if you can see
He's
him on the camera, but
satisfied.
he's so cute. So we love you
more?
guys. Feed him some frogs. Feed your Grogu some frogs and some soup. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Thank you.
Please subscribe.
Yes.
Bye guys.
Bye. Give us a like.